Hello and welcome to A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens for Prep 3 with Miss Walaa Samir. Today we have a summary to the events of Chapter 2. It's entitled Dover Mail. The main ideas for this chapter are: Mr. Laurie received a letter from Tellson's bank telling him that his old friend Dr. Manette was set free. When he read this letter, he thought about the whole thing and what has happened to his best friend. And based on the bank letter, Mr. Laurie is to meet Lucy. And as we said before, Lucy is Dr. Manette's daughter. Mr. Laurie met Lucy for many reasons. The first one is to identify Dr. Manette. And what's meant by identify Dr. Manette? Because he was greatly changed after his long imprisonment, and as we said, Mr. Laurie is the best friend of Dr. Manette, so he is the closest one to know his features and how he was changed after being imprisoned. The second reason is to tell her the truth about her father, that he was still alive and came out of prison. And the third reason is to give her the properties of her father that he kept for her in the bank. Mr. Laurie accompanied Lucy to France. When she saw him, she remembered him, as he was the one who helped her and her mother moved from Paris to England after her father was unjustly imprisoned. Thus, Mr. Laurie was a second father for Lucy. Lucy went to Paris for two reasons. The first one was to restore her father to life, and the second was to get her father's properties from Tellson's bank. Lucy's mother preferred not to tell her daughter that her father was in prison. And why did she do that? Because she wanted her daughter to grow up without the dark cloud of living in uncertainty about her father, as she wasn't sure that he would come back. Mr. Laurie tried to tell Lucy indirectly about her father's story, because he was worried about her to be shocked. That's why he told her the story of her father as one of his customers. The questions for this chapter are many. The first one is, why did Mr. Laurie meet Lucy? The second question is, why did Lucy's mother tell her that her father died? The third is, why did Mr. Laurie and Lucy go to Paris? The last one is, how was Mr. Laurie a second father for Lucy? Waiting to read your answers in the comments below. Thank you so much for being with me, and see you soon in Chapter 3. Bye!